The Hall of Fame list was absolutely egregious. I don't care what anybody says, but look, this is going to be an unfiltered list. The fact of the matter that you only have 4 players that make the Hall of Fame. And don't get me wrong, all 4 of those players were absolutely deserving. Sterling Sharp, Eric Allen. I have some questions based on the fact that, some of these guys, I don't know if they would have been my number 1 player to be in the Hall of Fame class, especially Sharp and Allen, but they're still deserving, no doubt about that, especially Sharp and Allen, who have been waited for years on end. But the fact that you don't have Luke Kuechly the first year, Adam Viniateri the first year, you're talking about the greatest kicker of all time, one of the greatest linebackers of all time in his prime, top 3 in his prime at the very least, right? 5-time first-team All-Pro selection, right? And a 4-team first-time All-Pro selection in the case of Viniateri, right? A former Defensive Player of the Year and the most clutch player in the history of the NFL, probably in the league, at least as far as a kicker goes. And you don't have those guys as first ballot Hall of Famers? And especially like Viniateri, I can at least understand because they're consistent on the fact that they don't put kickers in the Hall of Fame that quickly for whatever reason. It's stupid, but I think they should. But Luke Kuechly, what is the argument against him? That he didn't play long enough? Because if that's the argument, why is Sterling Sharp in? Right? Like, it's a very inconsistent standard. Luke Kuechly played 8 seasons, was a Pro Bowler or an All-Pro all 8 of those seasons, had 1,000 tackles, a former Defensive Player of the Year, right? He had more accolades in his 8 years than Sterling Sharp did. So I don't understand how he doesn't make it as well. He should be, without a doubt, a first ballot Hall of Fame. And that doesn't even get me into the other players that missed it. Torrey Holt for many years should have been in the Hall of Fame. At least the committee is consistent on that. But I'm tired of them leaving him out. How Rogers Craig is not in the Hall of Fame still beats me. How, Steve Smith doesn't get looked at into the Hall of Fame beats me. The fact of the matter is that the Hall of Fame committee is extremely, extremely inconsistent on their criteria. And most awards in the NFL are. They need to highlight what their criteria is, and the Hall of Fame committee needs to be more transparent on why they did not allow certain players to be in the Hall of Fame, why they didn't vote them in, and take accountability for some of their heinous no ushering ins.